All right. Hello, everybody. It is time for some drafting. Ixalan drafting, to be more specific. I'm still kind of raring to get a better. Honestly, I want to get a good draft going on this, and there's a couple archetypes that I haven't touched yet in the format. So I'm interested to see how we've seen from the other side that Merfolk exists as an archetype, and I've seen it in a lot of different pirate builds. I'm still not convinced that we've seen a lot of good dino builds. And then there's just the, good decks in general. Even though this is a set that has like high tribal components, you don't need to be going tribal in order to be doing well in this format. Anyway, it's just me today, or at least at the moment. So, yeah. Good to see everybody here. Tactful Ogre, Burnhead, Poison Striker. Hello, everybody. Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of decks that can happen with those. So, yeah, let's just go ahead and jump right on in. I know. I plan on doing two of these today, and then after that, I'm gonna switch over to Legend of Dragoon and hopefully finish up Disc One. That's that's my plans for today. So, nope, that opened on the wrong screen and is useless to you. Let me fix that up. And there you go. All right, are you ready, everybody? Let's jump right on in. Oh, right on in might be maybe a little inaccurate time wise. How's everybody doing today? Hope everybody's doing good. I've been having a good weekend. Got incredibly tired yesterday and just slept for like 12 hours, which is the definition of a good weekend to me. I don't know. It's part of it, at least. That and uh, hanging out with friends, and that's it. You're all here, so that's good. Hey, Best Funded. Yeah, I'm excited. I watched a little bit of like there hasn't been enough like high level drafting events for my taste. Mostly because the Pro Tour is again on heavy delay because the World Championship happened and then the Pro Tour is happening a month after the World Championship. So there hasn't been like the Pro Tour, which is what I really like to watch for drafting for a new set. And by that point, I'm assuming like every person who's drafting at the Pro Tour is going to have like solved exactly what's going on with the format. Yeah, that's just sort of how it is these days. Formats get solved very quickly, comparatively. Though, even like, I guess if we're going back like that's in my mind going back 15 years when I should be going back like 5 or 6. Like, let me tell you, Zendikar was a pretty quickly solved format. Like everybody realized landfall only worked on your turn 99% of the time, and that meant that you wanted to be attacking because your abilities only functioned on your turn. Waker of the Wilds. This is a Zendikar card just hanging out here. That doesn't have an until end of turn. Ooh. That seems powerful. Something we could work with. Yeah, 2 mana, kill your own land. Perfect. The speaker is strong 1 drop. Very strong 1 drop. The explorer is good. We have what else in here is good? Bullet that cuts a land. Siren Lookout's strong. Honestly, Waker of the Wilds impresses me. Yeah, as has been pointed out, you can target the same land over and over again. Yeah, I honestly was thinking about Kumina's speaker, but like Waker of the Wild seems like a really good place to be. Hmm. Siren's Ruse. What do you do? Whenever you cast a Merfolk, make a 1/1 Merfolk token with hexproof. That's not bad at all. Glorifier at Dusk is a good card just in the abstract. I realize that like a Sarah Angel you have to pay 4 life for is like, wow, that kind of sucks, but a 4/4 flyer at most costs is still incredibly powerful and limited. Perilous Voyage is a decent spell as a bounce spell that has some heavy scry too if you're going that direction. We could pick up Deep Root Waters and try to go hefty Merfolk. That wouldn't be a bad way to go. I don't know if like Deep Root Waters is super powerful enough to go that direction, but I'm willing to entertain it. Yeah, it's a heavy commitment, but let's see how it works. I'd either be taking the 6/6 or the I just forgot the name of it. The flyer, the signifier that was right there. Okay, things are a little less. I could pick up Water Trap Weaver. That's actually a good 3. Like Frost Links has always been fine. Slash of Talons. Like we have like some okayish white removal. Decent black removal. River Herald Boon is a card that's a beating in combat. Blossom Dryad's also alright. This ship's fine, because the crew cost is very low. It's a bit expensive, but the crew cost is, like, negligible. And it has Vigilance, so you can do it on both hands. Both turns. No, that wasn't the intention. Priest of the Waking Sun. Oh, you want some more Water Trap Weavers? Yeah, those would be fine playing. That is really expensive. Oh my goodness. So 5 sacks, search your library for a dino card, put it into hand? I guess. Like, this is the latest of late game cards. Anointed Deacon, Crush the Ramparts. Take some more Water Trap Weavers, though. Well, we can't cut the Water Trap Weaver here. That's impossible. I'll take the foily one. It could reveal hidden information to us, but, you know, that's alright. Yeah, like, this, like the gain 2 life payoff on that, too, is, like, really, really light. Okay, our colors are heavily missing here, so I think I need to maybe jump ship. Sky March Bloodletter is a really good reason to go somewhere else. Might be that my rare just isn't being played, and I tribal 3-drop this up. Yeah, because like both green and blue are completely, like, not completely gone, like Blossom Dryad's here, but that's not like, I guess untapped target land when we have Waker of the Wilds is nifty, but Sky March is just the best card in here. No, this is not a fog. This is absolutely positively not a fog. Okay. Red white seems open, really? I don't. I can see white being open, but I don't see red. I honestly see that like blue is still quite open with Chart of Course and like Water Trap Weaver, and then Vicious Conquistador is decent. Chart of Course is pretty good though. Hmm. Yeah, I really like Chart of Course as a card, and I'm fine picking it over like Water Trap Weaver or like Vicious Conquistador. Storm Sculptor. Okay, green is just gone. That sucks. Queen's Bay Soldier. I guess Storm Sculptor? Very lame that green is gone after picking this up. But like neither of the green cards in here anyway. Things that I'm looking forward to using. Let's go ahead and just pick up the Storm Sculptor. Okay, like, Shoshana's Wayfinder is pretty real. Would that, like, is this worth assuming that green is playable, or is it worth rather going in on some of the black? And, like, no, like, this is a really good card to flip up with Storm Sculptor, too. Like, the thing is, the black in here is decent. Like, Skullduggery and Direfleet Hoarder are pretty good. Direfleet Interloper. Let's hope that pack. Maybe we'll just have pack 2 get us green. We kind of have to hope, because the card's in here. I'm going to pick up the Skittering Heartstopper. I like this one drop. Ooh, okay. I'll just take Colossal Dreadmaw. Like, even if I'm in Merfolk, that's a fine place to be. I just kind of want Field of Ruin, I guess. Deadeye Tormentor, Heartless Pillage. Let's put these all on the board, and hopefully that... Does UB have synergy? Yeah. Pirate stuff and some pretty, like, raid. Raid is probably the biggest keyword in there. So things like Sky March Bloodletter and Storm Sculptor work well with that. Yeah, the Dive Down is not something I would main, but is something I could definitely sideboard in. Wow, I'm not impressed by this pack at all. Hell. The blue's very filler. Like, Perilous Voyage and Opt are fine to have in the pack in the deck, but I'm not impressed by either. Yeah, like, I guess this is Perilous Voyage. Like, nothing else in here. Like, Opt is too fillery for me to pick it. If I wanted to go into black, I would pick up Vanquish the Weak. But I really do want to make the green work. And, like, it's not like, green's getting cut or something. This is pick one. This will easily improve. Yeah, I'm just gonna pick a Perilous Voyage. Another Priest of the Waking Sun. Get out of here. Nobody cares about you. Deeproot Warrior. That's actually a good 2 and a good Merfolk card. Otepec Huntmaster is maybe the best Dino card you could possibly hope for. Is that boat any good? No. I don't like that boat at all. Like, just flat. I don't like that boat. Like, you have to explore a lot for that boat to be, like, efficient. Otherwise, you're tapping 2 power to put 2 in a boat. But yeah, Deeproot Warrior is really good. As far as, like, a lot of cards in here are like fake 3/3s for 3. And yeah, I'm fine picking that up. Okay, no more green. Could get a Siren Lookout, and that's a fine card. I'm a little worried about it being too heavy on 3s. A lot of the Merfolk cards that are strong tend to be on 3, and I don't want to be that hefty on them, but I have no other choice here. It's like, what, another Perilous Voyage? Siren Lookout. But yeah, Siren Lookout's strong in the sense that it's either a 2/3 flyer that's fake scryed 1, or it's a 1/2 flyer that drew a card. Either way, no, I would, no, I don't like Siren's Ruse at all. No, I don't like that card. Okay, what if I'm just in the wrong colors? That's fair. How do I fix that? Can I fix that? Is it worth jumping ship to black? Like, Fathom Fleet Captain isn't going to be good regardless because we're going to only have like 4 other pirates in our deck. Yeah, really, more of these. Okay, one with the wind I'm happy to have hanging out. If I'm playing things like this, then like Dive Down gets a little better in our deck. One with the wind is a card I like just for being able to like make like secret lethal threats. We need better early game though. All right, let's assume this. God, we are so getting nowhere. Okay, at least like Shaper Apprentice is a 2-drop I like. We have enough Merfolk that this is reliably a 2/1 flyer. Merfolk, 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 Merfolk. Makes Merfolk, Merfolk, Merfolk. So we're fine there. Shaper Apprentice is very good for us. This pack is just like heavy open red. Not a lot of it great though. Lightning Rig Crew is really powerful. O5 is like impossible to attack through on the ground. Yeah, we're just getting. That's sad. Yeah, pick up the Shorekeeper. All right, Chart of Course is fine. I like Chart of Course a lot. And this is like this incredibly expensive. Oh my god, this thing's a 3/3? What? I thought this thing was a 5/5. I swear, I thought this thing was a 5. Wow, I'm sorry. Then again, I guess a 5/5 give your team double strike would be like maybe a little good. Whatever, let's get some more card draw. We have a lot of that going on. I'll take Opt. But yeah, I don't believe in this ship at all. Shadowed Caravel. Like, the problem is if you have no Explore, the card is actually blank. Like, just flat blank. And even if we have like 1 Explorer or 2 Explorers, like, well, yeah, black's wide open. It's been pretty apparent. We just haven't jumped ship to it. I don't care about any of these really. I'll take. It's been like black has been open enough that we've like had picks and enough to consider it like a color we could be playing. So seeing it still coming through doesn't surprise me at all. Our green sucks right now. Conqueror's Galleon. What is this thing on the? Oh, right. Hmm. We're not going to run short on playables. We're at 17 main deck. We have no treasure in the deck. Hmm. It's this versus the Wayfinder. Like, the Wayfinder is the more, like, consistent card. This isn't gonna wheel. There's no way. Good God, no. This pack? Like, this card wouldn't wheel in most packs. It's the only, like, real green card in here. No way. Human Scout. Yeah, I like this a lot. Especially because there's not a lot in here competing. Like, Wayfinder, the thing with Wayfinder is that the trick to Explore is that Explore is just good on a card like this. Like, a 2/2 that draws a card is great. A 3/3 that scries one is great. So, yeah, I'm fine picking up the Emperor's Vanguard here. All right. I guess. That's just funny to me. Like, it just makes our opponent's removal cost a little more. It's not actually that, like, it's not like a +1/+1. Yeah, like, I'm with Poison Striker. Like, I don't think that's a real card. I don't know. I'm not really interested in a Gray Ogre that doesn't do anything. Do I care about Siren Storm Tamer as, like, countering removal? Yeah, I'm good with this. One with the wind. Ooh, River Herald's Boon. I want to have some of these tricks in the deck. No, I don't believe in playable, like, a 2/2 for 3 with no text. Sorry. That's just not real to me. That's why I picked the Siren over him. Yeah, the Boon's a good trick. This just says we can't lose combats as long as we have this. And that's a good place to be. So, ooh, another Deeproot Warrior and a 1 with the wind. How many actual 2-drops do I have here? Just one Deeproot Warrior and one Shaper Apprentice? I think I care more about the Deeproot Warrior than the 1 with the wind number 2. Sorry your guts are falling out now, and that sucks. Yeah, I'm in the zone if anybody wants to jump in the zone. Yeah, I'm picking up a good 2-drop before anything else. Sailor of Means, Run Aground, Dive Down. What is this thing? Oh, yeah, that card draw thingy. That says, like, your opponent just, like, lets you draw some lands and then pays 3 life. Run Aground gives me some interaction I just don't have any. I don't know how, like, great I feel about it, but I don't really feel great about Sailor Means or Dive Down. So, Crash of Ramparts. Do we need more tricks?
I like having a second Storm Sculptor.
Like, having a second Storm Sculptor would make it so I'm like able to get in, and I do have a couple things that I could rebuy that are useful. Like, how many tricks do I want? You know?
I like Storm Sculptor basically feels good on its own and gets cute with several other things you have. So I like having a second.
Yeah, that's real. Also, hello, medibot.
List.
Um,
Twain for the board.
y- yeah, I guess. I don't care about the other like textless cards. Wow, two Sky Terrors making it around on the table. That's impressive.
Flying Menace.
Yeah, that's something. I'm gonna take a Spell Pierce.
Yep.
Looks like we're at the end here though. The Blinding Frog.
Miserable foe.
Yeah.
There's like prevent all damage that would be dealt to creatures this turn.
Well, that card does not deserve.
We're either attacking with unblockable thing, or getting attacked and not blocking, because we already attacked with all of our unblockable things. Creatures never touch each other.
Right.
Alright, so like
Yeah, like putting Fog in the name of that card is just like that's
that's just a mean trick.
right.
Okay, so basically, like, our colors kept not appearing, but I basically feel like our deck is okay.
Yeah, I'm okay.
It has a lot of very functional components in it. Like, it has some also very, like, like, Emperor's Vanguard doesn't really do much unless it has pants.
Yeah, I mean the thing is that like 4 as a an attacking number is still a pretty good like we have a lot of these 3s that are in the format, so like
Yeah.
Deep Root Warrior attacks as a 3/3 if it's blocked, things like that. But it's not a fog at all. No, it's not. It's not a fog.
Not
Why is
fog at
everybody
all.
Why is everybody saying it's a
Steve.
fog?
Not fog. I can't cast it to not die in
Yeah.
combat, so it's not a fog.
It didn't save me from death, so it's not. It doesn't prevent combat damage.
It's a here, I'm gonna make a good pun. Chat. It's a fog.
Ah, the fog. Goth.
Goth.
Goth. I like goth.
Goth would be like double combat damage.
Ooh. I like goth.
Red gets Goth. Okay. So need to make
Honestly, we don't have to make many cuts. I swapped out Spell Pierce for Dive Down because I think they're the exact same card, except for one doesn't work late game and one does work. Like,
yeah.
Spell Pierce only like starts failing to function a lot quicker, whereas Dive Down will always stop the removal spell.
Right. There are definitely cases when we switch them around, but I think in general, Dive Down is going to solve a broader range of problems.
Yeah.
Or rather, I guess not a broader range, but it's going to solve the problem that we care more about solving.
Do I care about Shorekeeper?
Maybe not. We liked that when we really didn't have any one-drop creatures. We have 2 much better one-drop creatures now. It is very late-game card draw. If we make it to 8, are we just dead already? No, not really, as long as we draw Waker of the Wilds. That's basically our long game plan, is have Waker of the Wilds in play and Hog Wild.
Yeah.
Let's just get to the late game.
Well, Conqueror's Galleon, like once it flips, is our late game.
Yeah, it's pretty rude. Like 4-tap draw card is like win the top deck war because you have 2 when they have. Um,
3, 4, 5. I'm doing a Merfolk count.
yeah.
10
Like, sure,
Merfolk.
basically, I feel okay cutting Shorekeeper. Just, like, glancing over things.
Yeah. I
Like,
don't.
as absolutely adorable as it is to one with the wind Shorekeeper, and that's just, what a cute little guy. Oh, look at you, all crawling around. Whoa, how's he flying?
Uh-oh.
Help! Rolling melee damage.
Yeah, so and we could also like if we have a final see one of the tricks is that if we have a final card we can't find anything else we'd like to cut. Cutting opt is fine. You don't play like draw a
Opt
card.
is a silly thing.
Right, draw a card in a 41 card deck is a blank. You should have cut that card and you would have drawn the other card a turn earlier. So
Uh,
that's probably fine.
what is our Merfolk count for Deep-Root Waters being cute or too cute?
10 Merfolk.
I
Along
feel like
with the world where we could bounce storm sculptors back and forth like fools.
right, we can just do the Storm Sculptor shuffle, and yeah, as Kaz says, the world's worst mobilization.
Mobilization, yeah.
Absolutely tragic compared to that. Except Storm Sculptor can attack and block mobilization. Storm
Right.
Sculptor also doesn't give my opponent's creatures vigilance. But yeah, it's well taken. We're way overpaying mobilization, but um,
Yeah. There's a couple of things I like bouncing with the Storm Sculptor. Not a lot, but like a couple. I'm fine. Like basically everything at 3 is what I want to be.
yeah, bouncing a Water Trap Weaver feels pretty good. Um,
And then is this a 10-7 deck?
okay, so only doubles are in green, but they come reasonably late. I
Right.
think it's a little more important to have early blue, most likely. Actually, well, it's like we've got our Deep-Root Warriors on too, and then we
Yeah.
have our Wayfinder and our Weavers on three.
I'm feeling
I'm
that
real bad at this question. I'm bad at.
I'm gonna trust that 10-7 looks correct. And it's saying 8-9. I think 10-7 is where I want to be. I don't want to be off blue. I know that I want green for like Deeper Warrior, but I'm gonna trust in my immediate instinct looking at this, which was 10-7. If we need to,
I
if we end up having problems, we can just switch it. That's
if we
easy
get
enough.
those tragic Wake of the Wild stuck in hand with like one forest, 6 islands out.
Right. So, all right.
All right, go fish. Colossal Dreadmont. What a good
Yeah, I
little
mean,
dinosaur. Just whatever. Tired of fish. Solve a dinosaur now
yeah,
to
like
try.
all of our Merfolk plans have failed. What about a 6/6? You know, works fine for
Alright.
me.
I have complete faith in it's on theme.
I feel all right about it.
Decks that are on theme are always very powerful.
This has a curve.
That sounds
Yeah,
fantastic.
like,
Wow, this hand
yeah,
freaking rules.
This has a good curve.
This is exactly what we wanted. Like, yeah, this is just great.
All right. Hey, another deep root warrior. Okay.
They're good enough, decent.
They've got some sort of pirate stuff going on in that color combo.
Small evasive threats. I respect it.
Yep.
I'll enjoy a much burlier creature.
All right, let's see if they have some sort of raid trigger going on here. Maybe make us discard a card, which
Absolutely.
I'm fine with that. We have extra lands for that.
Lose an island and no sleep.
Right. Come on, you want to trade, right?
Yeah. Blocking is good.
Okay, fine.
You already got the value.
Alright, and we get... Shaper Apprentice, huh? That would give us 2/2s next turn.
That sounds great. One of them flies,
Yeah.
and the other is rude on block.
I like that.
I'm A-okay, just trying to run our opponent over.
Okay, yep, more raid triggers. If they just keep making us discard cards, I don't care, you know, like...
We will.
Okay. Siren Lookout. Lookout's Dispersal. Oh, a counterspell. So we know that they will have a counterspell soon. Missed a land drop. Alright.
For 1 and a blue, they have counter unless you pay 4. Oh wait, no, they
got rid of it. They didn't want that because they want the land.
Yeah, that does make sense. Crushing seems good.
Yeah, if they double block, I kill their flyer. Which I'm fine with. Like R3 for their 3 seems like a good outcome to me.
Yep. Especially because that means the skies are a little clearer for our Shaper Apprentice.
Yeah, which, you know, that card wouldn't... Okay, they found land 4. Okay, Water Trap. Sure. I guess that gives me something easy to bounce, like...
Yeah, that does a little of our work for us. And Shaper Apprentice keeps their Storm Tamer at home.
Right, and then it's like if I choose to attack or not. I don't think I do.
Attacking here is a 1-for-1. Their attacks all look bad. We play our unblockable threat and start asking if they have real removal.
Yep. Well...
Uh-oh.
Real fake removal.
Ah, that's a mean trick.
I don't think I'm attacking this turn either.
No, I think they did successfully time travel us.
That's fine. They're playing pretty defensively here.
Yeah, they definitely seem to want to prolong the game,
Okay.
or at
Card draw.
least maybe keep their creatures around. Maybe they've got some valuable raid triggers
Yeah.
that they're waiting to draw. Well, maybe that'll draw them for him.
Okay.
Great. I'd really like to see Charter Course.
Same. Water Trap Weaver would let us attack with,
That does let us deal 5 damage.
yeah.
Um, yeah.
And, like, if they went to counter the ability, like, what does that do, you know? It's nothing.
Yeah. Because we're trying to tap down the.
The reason I like that is because getting in with Shaper Apprentice changes the clock on Storm Sculptor. And if we get in twice with Shaper Apprentice, that heavily changes the clock on Storm Sculptor.
Let's see, do they have another Lookout's Dispersal?
They could.
Thinking about it. There you go. Evasive Threats.
All right. I think next turn I can make some offense on the ground unless something. Oh, a 4/4 flyer, eh? Air Elemental.
Not bad.
That's good. It's a pretty real card. I'd like to draw Chart a Course or Boon right now. Not on the list.
Do we just get clowned out by Air Elemental?
We can't kill it. As long as they have the Storm Tamer up, we couldn't. We have no way of answering it. Like, our like one card that can. Also, when it turns sideways, that means my ground gets to turn sideways too. So
Yeah. And we are an hour or so ahead on the clock thanks to our Weaver previous turn.
yes.
So they need to. There's some tough questions. Like another Weaver off the top for us might do it.
Vanquisher's Banner.
What in the
Choose a creature type.
Those
Creatures of the
these?
type get +1/+1 whenever you cast a creature of the chosen type. Draw a card.
goodness? They have some kind of goofy anthem effect.
Right? I guess they're picking pirates, right? Yeah. And then they're gonna.
Pirate seems like a great choice for that.
Pretty reasonable.
Hang the black flag at the end of the map. You are a pirate.
Yar.
Oh my goodness. Into Shipwreck Looter is weird. Oh no. Alright, we need the action.
Well, there's Chart a Course.
Alright.
How much offense do I care to make this turn?
Like, okay, so they are factually out of mana.
Yes.
Storm Sculptor gets in full stop. It looks like all of their blocks are basically 1-for-1s. They can't blow us out anywhere. Well, okay, they do have the 3/3 to just hard block the Weaver.
Right.
But the Flyers trade, the Deep Root Warriors trade.
So nothing really comes out of it other than simplifying the board.
The board gets smaller and yeah.
Isn't necessarily bad. Like, they could have some way of like tap all creatures you control. We've seen that card existing. I might want to force them to make some blocks, is I guess what I'm saying.
Right.
And then, like, I could also pre-combat the chart of
I mean, you do have
course.
the choice of pre-combating that just in case there's something spicy off the top.
Because, like, the island is kind of like, we're on 6 mana, we can play
You're on 6.
anything.
You can cast your guy and you can put 4 counters on a land.
Yeah, well, like, the thing is, like, right now, anything we would draw off the chart of course, with the exception of the Goliath, is castable. I'm gonna pre-combat.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pre-combat the chart of course here, even though it's weird.
Rare footage.
Because it might get us a Water Trap Weaver, and there's a
Right.
Water Trap Weaver.
Water Trap Weaver off the top would
Now
do
that,
some weird stuff.
and
There
they
you
can't,
go.
and they can't
Ask
counter it.
advance.
What do I want to weave then?
Right. So Storm Tamer lets you get more damage in immediately
Yep.
with your fly. Air Elemental is their biggest.
Yeah.
But if you get in for 5 this turn, then Storm Sculptor is lethal next turn.
What about tapping down Deadeye Tormentor?
And just turning your whole team sideways.
Because, well, Deadeye Tormentor is the only thing that holds back my current Water Trap Weaver.
Right, that's the only 3 tough creature. And so you tap down the highest toughness blocker. They have no mana open for tricks, and you just get to turn 5 creatures sideways.
And this is the only turn where our Water Trap Weaver functions, so... Let's crush.
It'll be interesting to see if they choose to make different things happen. They don't. And attack with the squad. So they definitely are going to 5 here. Thank you, Storm Shaper.
Yep. Okay, these are the blocks I expected. So we're simplifying their board pretty heavily. And they're at 3.
Yeah. Like, they do have Air Elemental. It's no joke. But they are at 3. So my goal of Storm Sculptor being lethal next turn is still available.
Okay, Opt, which is something... Like, again, they need to find an answer to Storm Sculptor, so... Card on top, that bodes ill. However, how offensive can they really be here, you know? Like,
basically, if they think they have the instant speed trick to gotcha Storm Sculptor, and they're banking on us not having, dive down in hand.
right. I think they drew something because they kept a card on top. I'm going to come in with Storm Sculptor alone and see what happens.
Yeah. Like, if they kill it, they kill it.
Right, it's probably a kill 3 or... Oh, put it on top of our deck. Alright. Well, that lets us rebuy Water Trap Weaver. So...
It does.
I'm in.
Kind of spooky, actually.
Yeah.
Right, so now we want 7, so we have the 7 play. Sure.
Yep.
Alright, so they basically spent their turn doing that. Alright, and we take half our life total. And are they planning on...
Like, what do they have post?
Right, it's...
They have to have something
Right,
post. They
because
wouldn't make...
in hand,
They wouldn't make that attack, is the thing. Like...
right, because, if we put counters on a guy that's lethal...
Well, hell, you know, if they attack with both and they have nothing here, we just crack back for 4 and they die?
Right.
Okay, pick up 2 pirates from their grave.
Seems... Wow, that's actually kind of great, but dang it. Because that That
Oh,
pirates draw them
hell.
cards.
Also, now they can counter our tap.
Yeah, that's a little less thrilling. Oh my god, look at this. What is this pirate value engine? Okay, we can't
Oh,
we can't. Oh my goodness.
all right, their own Storm Sculptor. Uh-huh.
Um, uh, to bounce through a pirate to draw another card.
Uh-huh.
This is we are okay. We are being outvalued. It's happening.
That's fine.
Sometimes that happens.
We still could win the game.
Oh, absolutely.
So I attack with Deeproot Warrior here. Oh god, if I attack with Deeproot Warrior and Water Trap Weaver, and I lose them both in combat, I couldn't play my Storm Sculptor.
Sure. And if you hang back to block, like you just lose on the crackback no matter what. You don't have creatures.
No, they can't counter the storm. Good god, this isn't counter target spell on a 1-drop. Oh.
No, I mean like if we just ask, we lose.
Oh, yeah.
Um, they have damage that we can't react with.
So I need to...
So I think we try and sleep the air elemental. It is just as unblockable as the Storm Sculptor.
Well, that'll get them to use their Siren Storm Tamer.
Right, at which point would dead to Storm Sculptor air elemental. They have 7 unblockable damage.
I think we need our opponent to make a mistake here, and I'm trying to figure out how we do that.
How do we make them make a mistake? Is it by attacking with Deeproot Warrior, as you mentioned?
Like, I would
Will
just
they
go
feel
to
like
1.
losing to a trick? And or I guess because it's like, so if we attack with the Weaver, they're like, I don't want to die to a trick, and they block with Storm Tamer. Then they both die, and then we lose to 7 damage.
Right.
Basically, like, if I'm in the opponent's shoes, I'm terrified of our trick, and I am very willing to, like, throw creatures in front of whatever comes in.
So I don't think we have an answer here. Like, that works 100% of the time with our plays. Like, we need our opponent to be scared of dying.
Yes.
And they are scared of dying. Okay. Good. So here we Water Trap Weaver. They're 4/4.
Yes. And they probably elect to have the Storm Tamer die instead.
Yes. And then we have to chump block with Water Trap Weaver on the 3/3.
Right. Because as long as our Storm Sculptor survives, Storm Sculptor can deal the last 3.
Yes. Okay, counter target spell or ability. Also, if they have removal for our Water Trap Weaver... Actually, I guess if they have removal for Water Trap Weaver, they would have had removal for Storm Skull. Oh, tap all creatures. Okay, that's the card I was playing around like 12 turns ago. And there is no beating that play, so...
Yep. Okay.
Yeah, that was the reason I simplified the board something like...
got it.
Like 4 turns earlier, so...
Well played. Sleep. With a body attack. All right. So Pirate Value Engine did a lot for them.
Yeah.
Can we go under?
I think we're as quick as we can be.
We do have Slice and Twain.
For one
That's,
card?
I mean, it is the card
Oh,
that beat us.
God, for one card.
Okay, then let's not do that. Did they show any enchantment?
No, like, it would be a for one card. Like, I could bring in Spell Pierce, I guess, if I wanted to counter that, and that would be for more than one
Yeah,
card.
Spell Pierce does solve a broader range of problems than Slice. Because, like, that card buries.
Yeah, I know.
So we either go under or we bring in something that addresses it in the city.
You know, I've been playing Magic for about 13 years, and I'm pretty sure Air Elemental is not an enchantment. I'm gonna switch Dive Down for Spell Pierce. Well, actually, I still kind of want Dive Down. Maybe Perilous Voyage out?
That's the bounce scry.
Yeah, that's the bounce and maybe Scry.
They have a lot of ETBs, so bounce feels less hot.
Right. Alright, well, let's see if we can get a hand as beautiful as that last one.
Yeah, that's definitely how we want to open up the game.
I like the colors on this. I like the Deep Root Waters early on this, but not a lot of action. I still think I might be alright with this.
We might be casting Charter Course on too. Because otherwise we are not adding any power or toughness to the board until 4.
Right.
Like, unless we get something hot off the top. Or, like, if we get our Deep Root
Root Warrior,
as
yeah.
off the top, it's like, okay. As you know, shed the value tier for casting Deep Root Warrior before Deep Root Waters.
Yeah.
Boo-hoo. Crushing.
And then do it anyway.
Then do it anyway. With crying tears of value.
Crushing Canopy. I don't...
Definitely, yes. Crushing Canopy to kill an air element would be...
Oh, that one. Okay.
Yeah. Be okay. They showed plenty of flyers. Including one very...
Yeah, I mean, Air Elemental, I am sort of convinced is just the best... Like, one of the best uncommons for being one of the most straightforward uncommons in this set.
It does exactly what it says, and it says, I'm going to win you the game by dealing 4 damage in the air. Another Storm Tamer. How many others do you think you're packing? Did they show 2 last game?
They only showed 1, but they played it like 2. They played it twice because they have...
Right, they had the pirate back.
Yep.
Okay, so...
Kavanaugh, isn't that card 6? Unless there's a second Vampire Air Elemental with extra text in this set. Like, good God, if Black has 2 Air Elementals in this set, like, what am I doing playing any other color? Like,
that'd be pretty intense. Alright, so they get to raid blast us.
oh, nothing.
Oh, okay. I don't mind taking a little bit of damage. properly because we're quickly going to start asking hard questions.
Alright, Deep Root Waters is online.
Alright, there we go.
Here's some 1/1s.
Here's. We too have a value card.
If there's a discard forced, what am I discarding? Oh, great. 2 discards forced.
Oh my. Oh.
That's dreadful.
Pretty.
Kind of want to keep Chart of Course if possible.
Right. We could. So. It might be. One of them might be the land.
Right.
So the question is, do we then get rid of our now unplayable 4-drop, or do we get rid of Dive Down because it doesn't have power and toughness or draw us cards?
I'm going to go with those 2, Forest and Dive Down. Hopefully we draw a 4th land. If not, like, we still have Water Trap Weaver. But the thing that matters for us is that Emperor's Vanguard, even if I had, like, the Forest, I couldn't protect it.
Right.
So I'm still playing it. But like, if they have removal here, Dive Down doesn't save my guy. So yeah, Water Trap Weaver, sure. That's annoying because I just wanted to chart a dang course. I just wanted to draw some cards.
Chart a horse.
Chart a horse.
There are no horses on Ixalan.
And there's a shipwreck looter. Alright. I feel good about the position we're in, at least. Ooh, a boon, eh? Alright.
We like tricks.
Let's always yield to that. Then, like, what do I want to tap here? Or 1/1?
The 1/1 flies. They're still going to attack with both their 2-power creatures.
Well, maybe it's the Water Trap Weaver on their end, and then, like... Nah, cutting off their flyer seems right.
We do, once our Vanguard wakes up, we get to get a pretty good feeling.
Yeah.
It's either they start letting it grow, or they start making awkward things happen.
Yep. Also, next turn I can, like, send my Merfolk in. If they do some blocks, I have River Herald's Boon. And Chart a Course.
Yeah.
Like, that's a good place to be.
Chart a Course is, I think, what's going to really get us back in.
This is Air Elemental turn? This is Air Elemental turn, alright.
It's elemental. River Herald's Vanguard. Unfortunately, not actually a Merfolk cannot become a 6/5 to clown out their elemental.
I'm thinking of just attacking with Water Trap Weaver then.
Yeah. See if they accept bad future.
Like if they block with Air Elemental, we get to kill it, and we get to Chart a Course to like get cards back.
Yeah. I guess we do get to. It's 2 for 1, but it's also like the deadliest creature they've shown us.
Right. I am
So like okay.
100% fine 2 for 1ing on Air freaking Elemental.
And then again, we get to Chart a Course. Feels wonderful. Question: if they just block with a 2/2, where does the other do we make the Weaver a 4/4, or do we give the other counter to the Vanguard?
Hmm.
Spice it up a bit.
Giving the counter to the Vanguard would be alright.
Giving Weaver a 4th power lets it dodge skeleton removal. Making the Vanguard bigger makes it harder to just deal with.
Having two 4-power threats might be the better way to go, though.
Yeah, 4 power's a good number. Is it attacked with the 4/3?
I don't. If I attack with a 4-3, I think they just take 2 and then trade with my 4-3 on these 2 things, and I don't want that to happen. Oh, unless you are my opponent, in which case, like, then that'd be nice.
Right, so we would lose our 2 creatures into trick for their 3 creatures.
Well, again, that's only if they
Yeah.
make that choice, and I don't want to lose my Emperor's Vanguard immediately if I can avoid it. I think next turn I'm going to have to accept that's fine, but
Yeah,
like,
it's basically like, do you want to keep the Vanguard around to extract value or not?
well, I want 2 4-power threats, and then I want to start pushing our opponent in with those and try to improve our clock against that.
Right. We're going to be digging with Charter Course. It would be pretty. There's some good stuff we can chart. One with the wind would be threatening.
Right, that would be a really good draw.
I think it's a valid.
Yeah. I mostly don't like taking lines that unless I have to. I don't like lines that rely on my opponent's choices. You know?
I think it's a defensible line, but
Yeah.
so is the line we took. All right. Not bad. That's a 2/1 flyer and a 1/1 hexproof.
Okay.
Shaper Apprentice. Pretty good at finding friends in this deck.
Yeah, and honestly, maybe Shaper Apprentice trying to improve our clock a little bit by blocking.
Yeah, just standing in front of Air Elemental for a turn.
Oh, hell.
Oh,
Hostage taker, you say?
you get the Raz.
That's gonna be extremely bad.
All right. That's an incredibly good card.
Yeah, I don't have an answer to that. Hmm.
That kind of beats the crap.
Well, like, it means that, like, my defenses. Like, Shaper Apprentice actually does nothing if I play it out. And actually harms us. In a lot of cases. Okay. So, how do I want to play around that?
Well, so they can take our Weaver.
Yeah, they
we
can
do have the option of doing the sculptor shimmy
just
and
making
just
1/1.
generating a hexproof creature. Uh, and then like only really deploying our threat after they've played host. Except like they have air elemental, so we lose the step.
Right, I can't like stare down at that threat. I need to actually make offensive headway, or else I'm not winning. And they can like play whatever they hostage take on the next turn. So like if they steal Water Trap Weaver and then next turn they play Water Trap Weaver.
Like I think we might have a rough couple turns.
Yeah, well I'm gonna play Shaper Apprentice. That's happening.
Okay.
God, again, if I could deal with that air elemental, I would feel a lot safer here. I could bounce my Water Trap Weaver, but that also sounds like the fool's errand. Right? Like,
At which point I just gladly take the sculptor
right.
out from under you. Then great, I have this unblockable like ETB in my deck full of ETBs. Blockable bound creature.
Right, they get to pick up their own Water Trap. Hell, they get to play. I think we have to bounce Storm Sculptor because I can't give them Storm Sculptor. Like, thinking about it, if I give them Storm Sculptor, they bounce their Hostage Taker and just this continues. You know?
Yeah. Wow. Actually, yeah, that's okay. So sculptor does the shimmy.
Yeah, let's hide the card. We're not going to give them Storm Sculptor because then they could, like, even if we found an answer to Air Elemental, they just, like, generate infinite hostages and steal every creature we have. Which, obvious play.
And there's that.
4 in the air.
Out our bones. Thinking about cashing the
Yeah,
shaper.
yeah.
Is it going to do anything else? Maybe.
Maybe. One with
The
the
catch
wind. One with
being
the
that, like,
wind.
now it can get bad breath down. Wait, what does that hard under hostage taker say?
Tap a thing.
Wait, but it looks like it says can't be the target of spells or abilities.
Which card?
The I forget its name. The Wyo Trap Wig Walker.
Can be cast off any colored mana.
Oh, okay. I thought it said can't be the target of spells or abilities, and I'm like, what? I guess I just saw the CAN, and I assumed the worst.
Right. So they play our Water Trap Weaver, tap down Shaper Apprentice. We take another 4 in the air.
Take what were they?
Alright, and I won with the wind my Storm Sculptor and pass.
Yeah. Says Matt.
Yep, just here's our answer to Air Elemental. It's blocking.
By blocking.
Oh no!
It.
Yeah, right.
That's. My skull! My skull is being crushed by the Skull Crusher!
That's pretty good.
That's. Good move.
Well played.
I think we're out.
Yeah.
Alright. So. Extremely high value blue-black pirates defeated us.
Oh, in incredibly high value Blue-Back Pirates.
Alright. That's okay.
Well, I've found where I found where I'm unhappy with the deck we have, and that is the inability to reach out and touch our opponent, like, at all.
Yeah, once they have things, it's like, well, you sure do have a thing.
I do not agree, Squirrel Token. That Flicker is always playable. Especially
Always
that one.
is a strong word.
Yeah.
They say frequently, because Wizards love to print cards that loves to print creatures that do good things when they appear.
Yes. Alright. Missing green.
Missing green is not great.
The hand's still alright, though.
Okay, so we're playing the mono... I mean, we do, again, have this show de course on 2 as our mulligan.
Yeah.
And we also only have the one creature in Siren Lookout. Alright, let's make it happen.
Yeah, let's see where this goes.
Okay.
Ah, communing with dinos.
They want to walk the dinosaur. That if they just start faster than we do, that might be bad. You have the run aground, which is pretty great on the turn where they make their infinity drop.
I think I'm fine charting a course here.
Rootbound Crag, eh? Not bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's chart that horse.
I think just discarding Island.
Yeah. We don't need the 4 for a while.
Yeah.
If we want to get cute, we waters.
Right, there's the Crag. Wayfinder.
There's Rootbound Crag.
Ah, Craig is here.
Who lives in the Rootbound Crag? How did I not think of that before? I always have a character name. Of course. Alright, so Deshaun's Wayfinder doing exactly what it needs to do.
Yep. Finding them lands. Like, clearly, if they picked a
so
land, they wanted a land.
a little late, Siren Pirate Wizard.
Yeah.
Can also rearrange those creature types to alert someone that a pirate wizard is nearby by using the Pirate Wizard Siren.
Well, our opponent played a 5/5 that can't attack or block alone.
Okay, you want to tap down the other creature? Or do you want to tap down that on the fear of, like, a nest robber?
Yeah, like a haster showing up. And
yeah.
Honestly, the 2/2 I don't care about at all, because I can just...
I think, like, having that bonk into our Water Trap Weaver is... You know, that's gonna happen.
That's fine. Okay, they're finding their lands, which is a bit scary, as that's what this deck, like, you know, like, oh dear sort of sign there. Alright, let's trade. If they use a trick on this, then, like, okay.
Congratulations, you killed a gray ogre, you monster.
Vance's blasting cannons!
Oh my god,
Oh dear.
you just got blasted.
Alright, well, I get to attack with a hexproof merfolk and then chart a course.
Yeah. You know, get while the getting is good. We have plays kind of no matter what.
Alright, and I'm actually going to hold the forest because I want to play Storm the Siren and, like, hold up the Siren ability or, like, dive down.
Yeah.
Mostly because playing a forest doesn't allow us to river.
Playing the force does not accomplish anything right here.
Alright, let's see what they get out of the blasting cannons.
Blast. The Master Blaster.
Okay. They got a land, which means that's blank.
I'm gonna miss.
Miss on 6? What?
Are they? Is there a flash? Are they gonna?
They could flash a
spells.
They could flash a 4/4, which might mean I just attack with Siren Storm Tamer. Let's assume that's what's up.
They might also just be assuming that we're gonna make a big creature and holding up removal for it, which I guess we accept.
Right.
Red deck is allowed to set things on fire.
They also could be waiting to try to flip the cannons, you know?
Right, they might simply be trying to accumulate low-cost spells.
Whatever, I'm gonna play flyers. This deck has problems dealing with that. Alright, sweet, we drew another land. I'm happy about that. And step, are they flashing in a 4/4? Ooh, dual shot.
Alright.
I could counter that. I don't think I care.
I don't know. I mean, the boon saves it and, like, just blanks this. We put a counter on our hexproof guy and
Yeah.
Storm Cudgel. I can't keep track of anything's name in this set. Magic card creature name. Some of them are just too dang long.
Let's see if they've got another dual shot.
I mean, they would have to have two, right? Otherwise, they would have gone face with the second point of damage.
Oh, hey, it's the snapping sailback. It showed up.
Yep, it's that dinosaur.
Oh.
Okay, so they...
And now they get to attack for a very large amount because we don't have
Yeah, they'll probably just
Yep, they get to blast.
Okay, so we'll take 9.
I'll take 9.
A dual shot can't hit face. My bad. That's why it didn't. Alright, they hit us with the Master Blaster.
It's fine. Like, I can just Water Trap Weaver next turn and, like, hold this back.
Don't have enough mana for another Sailback, so weaving down that.
Oh! Target creature you control fights target creature you fine. I guess they really...
Well, okay.
Alright then, I take 10.
Good move.
Oh, and they had a third spell, so they transformed their blasting cannons. That's...
Oh, okay. So, in fact...
I don't know why they didn't lead with that.
3, a 2, and a 1.
They passed up on a point of damage by not leading with that.
Yeah. I don't think they're too shook up about it.
No, because they'll have us dead, and we have to kill them very fast here.
Right? Fire Bastion. Pretty dead.
So if I tap down their 6/6 snailback.
Nope. Got snails on the back. That's how it keeps growing.
Yeah, true. So I'm gonna play the Weaver here, and I'm gonna play Deeproot Warrior, leaving up Dive Down.
Yeah. Things happen. And their Magic Transform card seems a little nicer than our
A little bit.
heals damage.
Do I actually want to play Tashani's Wayfinder here?
Does let you explore, which could let you get a card you don't want out of the way.
Yeah.
What would you not want?
Well, the thing is, I don't like. They could be using the Spitfire Bastion to like control our creatures, but our life total's 8. That's just going to the dome
Yeah.
every turn.
That's gotta just be a 3-turn clock on a land, right?
So I'm gonna play the Wayfinder here for mana efficiency. Is actually the reason I'm doing this.
Yep.
Shaper Apprentice. Flying Threat.
Flying Threat says Merfolk on it. Is only 2 mana.
Yeah, I am dead scared of like where we will be. Fire Cannon Blast. Sure.
How much does it cost to shoot from the Bastion?
3 and tap, so they've got enough for it.
Okay. Yep.
So let's get in for damages.
Did they just tap a mana?
Oh, sweet, they're shooting our creature. That's not my life total.
That's not our life total. Tokens cannot be shot.
Yep.
Also, we can save it with Dive Down?
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do here. And then I'm just going to play out my team.
Yeah, that does put full bodies on the board.
Like, if they attack in, I can chump with these 1/1s they can't possibly kill.
Right. Trample is a potential problem, but it always has been and always will be.
Another Fire Cannon Blast, alright. I get it.
Yeah, they 3 of them. That's pretty good. We were fighting the Canonist.
Yeah, and this, they've got the Vance's blasting cannons. Like,
Yep.
they've got the dinos backed up with cannons. If they hold back their creatures to block, we're going to put them in a real bad spot because we'll run aground their snapping sailback.
Yeah.
And then they just can't block at all.
Get to... Yep, because they do have mana up to recast.
Well, top of deck, though.
Oh, that's...
Run aground is a top of deck trick.
I was just thinking bounce, and it's like, they just tap 5 and replay it. No, they do not.
Yep. Oh, they're coming in. I mean, I'm gonna crash back for a lot of your life total. This seems really...
Seems a little sketchy.
Yeah. So I gotta chump them both. Honestly, do I want to chump with Deeproot Warrior instead? Like,
Alright, so if they have +3/+3 trample, then that on the sailback kills us.
I think we're dead to that regardless because of the Vance's, the blasters. Like,
Oh yeah,
I'm just thinking like,
then they just do the last 3.
yeah. Eh,
When you throw away the creature that they can't blast.
that was my thought, but also I'm fine just doing it this way.
Yeah. Opponent has also played like literally 2 creatures at us. Wait, no, the Wayfinder.
Yeah. And yep, they're blasting our creatures. They're really trying to keep us from like killing them on the board. Ooh, one with the wind.
That's what.
Hello.
Right. Oh, you're about to sleaze our way out of this one.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so that's got right. It's got to be on a hexproof, folks. A flying hexproof 4/4. Enjoy terror. Enjoy living in constant fear.
And then I think I just run aground right now.
You want to make sure that that's what they draw,
Yeah, I want them to draw a fake.
rather than something that potentially just deals damage to our face.
Yeah. I want them to skip the draw step, you know?
Yeah, that seems pretty fair.
Because like what if they could draw Star of Extinction.
They could, and that would make us look pretty free.
Right.
We did it.
So I have these Fields of Ruin in my sideboard.
Uh-oh.
I think I'm
Our
bringing one
opponent
of
did show us 2 reasonably good numbers.
Yeah. I'm at least bringing one in.
I think 1 is fine. We don't have too strict color requirements. What does it do? They get to replace it with a basic?
Each of us gets to replace it.
Oh, okay.
I replace the field, they replace what we target.
Okay, that seems fine. So I guess hitting the frag with it isn't quite as exciting
No.
unless it's the only... No, but even if it's their
Even if-
only source of the color, they fix that.
This is only like a good answer to the blasting cannons, but our opponent
Yeah.
does like... See, I don't really like boarding in cards that are answers to exactly one card, but like Slice and Twain. But I do like boarding in cards that are like free like this. This is an answer to one card, but it's just one... it's a land. It's not like I'm removing a real card. So... I think I'm going to go with the Field of Ruin. I don't think anything else is good here. Like...
Hi, Jack.
I don't think we can bring in Hijack.
No.
This is Batman's Magic Stream.
No. Batman doesn't play Magic.
No, sadly, Batman is too busy doing other things. I am not Batman. I cannot claim to be Batman.
No one can claim to be Batman.
One-
You are Batman or you're not Batman.
Right. One person, I guess, could claim to be Batman, but it wouldn't be.
They might not exist.
2-lander, 6-drop, 4-drop, 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 4-drop. That's...
I'm gonna give that the old 16-ounce value nope.
Yeah, this is quite bad.
Wow. What a weird hand.
Let's find something else. I'll keep this one and be not great about it.
Bad. Yikes.
Do I want a forest?
Think we'd rather find a 2 or 3 drop.
Yeah, we do have 2 double green cards, but I'd rather find something to play rather than this. Also, yeah, if I would have kept that, that would have been a lot of land off the top, so... Oh no, Nest Robber! They actually do have a Nest Robber, that's good information.
They do have it. I knew it. No self-respecting red dinosaur deck passes up Nest Robber. It's Too much
Yeah,
value. Even
messed
just
up.
red deck, because you get raid triggers unexpectedly. There we go.
Yep. Here comes the beatdown. I'm completely fine taking another 2. And a wayfinder, finding a forest.
Right.
See, I'm gonna get in there with Shaper Apprentice for 2.
Absolutely. Alright. Dreadmaw making our choices seem a little
Suspect, yes.
sketchier. Could potentially Conqueror's Galleon next turn.
They can't attack through a 2/10, right? Like,
That just devours them.
right, they can't do it.
The question is, do we want the game to go long when we know that they're full of dinosaurs and cannons?
Speaking of cannons,
Oh. Yikes.
I'll pass on that, thanks. Please attack in. Aw, damn it. Oh, I've got double bad news for you about that forest.
Yikes.
This was 100% after we, shipped it, right?
I'm furious. It's okay. Our Conqueror's Galleon will draw us out of this. Anyway, we've got a boat.
Here's our boat.
Here's our boat. It floats and we love it.
They're coming in? I don't buy this. Something's wrong, but like...
Something's up. Let's accept it. Let's let them onto the boat.
Like, I've got a 2/10 blocker. If they have to, 3 for 1 on this, I'm fine. So
We got a raid tree.
Yeah, I'm gonna kill their dino. Like, here's the thing, they could have... they missed the boat. Oh, no. Wins the match. Oh, I'm so sorry. The shame concession after, not realizing the boat is on. Oh, no.
Get on my boat.
That's the power of the galleon right there. Yeah. Immediate.
Oh, I might have underestimated the galleon. I'm sorry.
Well, that worked. The boat does nothing except for getting our opponents to concede sometimes. That happens.
Hi. So, that was a match win. Good.
Does that card say win the game? In the same way that Ricochet's trap sometimes says win the game.
Yeah.
There was an EDH game I was playing a long time ago where my opponent tried to play a time stretch. Take 2 extra turns, and I, with 1 red open, just Ricochet trap, which can only be cast if they've played a blue spell, to change the target of it to me.
What if instead I stretch my time?
They snap.
You thought you were getting extra turns, but instead it was red redirection effects.
They snap conceded so that I didn't get 2 turns.
Yeah.
I actually like this. We have 2 4-drops in here, but Shaper Apprentice plus River Herald's Boon is really good, and Chart of Course lets us, keep the hand going.
This is fine.
Which I'm fine with.
This is fine.
Ooh, Raptor Companion.
Uh-oh. Oh, now we're sure to catch it.
Some dinos. I see. I'm not blocking because I would really like to attack with Shaper Apprentice this next turn.
Yeah. Oh dang, it's Wadoken. Wario has mastered.
Hadoken, oh dear.
Oh god, Wario then used studying Satsui no Hado. Oh,
That's scary as hell.
die 1,000 wasps. Teleports you to the money dimension. Beats the crap out of you.
Just the Conti for greed pops up.
Yes. Wow, I guess we're discarding a card. No, wait, no, we didn't make our land drop yet.
Yeah, I chose not to make my land drop there. Thrasher Raptors, I am scared of our opponent. They are very,
They're gonna put us on the Venga bus.
yeah. They've got some, they missed their 3, which is really good for us, but like, you know, having a 5/3 trampler is a bit scary. I don't really want to throw my team away is the problem here.
No,
like,
we do not.
I'm gonna trade on the Tiny Raptor.
Absolutely.
Or see what their trick is. Okay, Vampire Zeal for +2/+2.
Sure.
Okay, I could attack with my Vanguard, explore. God, I don't know if that's worth it. I think I need to play this defensively. I guess play Wayfinder, pass, leave up River Herald's Boon.
Yeah, because then we defeat both of their. We lose one of our creatures and defeat.
Yeah, we get to keep our Vanguard and we
We
defeat
keep
the
the
other.
Vanguard and we defeat 2 creatures.
Do we want Storm Sculptor here? I actually don't think we do.
Storm Sculptor, I think, is not the tempo loss that we need. We need to stabilize. That's not a
Yeah.
stabilize.
Well, also, there's a high chance we don't have, like, we won't have a board next turn, you know?
Right. So that I feel good about just ditching Storm Sculptor. I'm sorry. I still believe in you, Storm Sculptor.
Yeah.
Like, yes, they have tricks. That's basically them being online. We have to demand that they do.
And even if they, you know, like, I'm trying to think what's worst case if they do, would be, like, Sure Strike on Thrash, maybe? They also have to worry about us having tricks, because we do, you know? Like,
Yeah.
I'm representing the most powerful, like, trick on mana for what we could have here, you know, +2/+2 permanently.
Yeah, they're thinking. They're respecting our 2 open mana and considering they're 7. Goodness.
Right.
Are they on? No, that's 6. I was.
Yeah. They passed last turn on 4 up.
Yeah. Which maybe means that they are just full of bad tricks.
It could be tricks or just lands. I think that's all that they have choice. Like, there's only 3 possibilities: combat tricks, lands, way too expensive creatures. And because they're in non-green dinos, it's a lot more likely that it's the lands and tricks, because there's only like 1 or 2 really expensive.
3 copies of the 7-drop 3/3 double striking dino.
Yeah. All right, so I'm gonna make these blocks here. So Emperor on the Raptor Companion, White Wayfinder on the Thrasher Raptors, and we're gonna see what they do. They have to choose first if they're going to play tricks, and then we have our choice to play tricks. And I think we go for saving our Emperor's Vanguard. Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't get to save our other one.
Nope. And that has to be okay.
Yeah. So if they have a way to deal a damage, no, they don't.
Okay. We asked and they failed to answer.
All right, let's get in there with the Emperor's Vanguard then.
So, yeah. Emperor's Vanguard on an empty board starts to look okay. They might have removal, or they might not.
No.
Sitting on run aground feels alright here. We get to just let the Vanguard do their thing.
Yeah, if they play like a 7 here, I just run it aground.
Alright. Drew a card.
They passed.
What are they made of? Have they already admitted defeat and want us to show more cards with Vanguard?
The Vanguard will do that. I guess I would accept that, you know? It's like, okay. I want Water Trap Weaver on top of my library, yes.
Absolutely.
And then I'm going to play Siren Lookout. And it will also show Water Trap Weaver on top of my library. The reason I'm doing this is because that is a lethal threat next turn. 8 points.
Oh, so it is.
And it shows the least amount of cards. Oh, they're playing something here. Brazen Buccaneer.
Hmm.
Alright, so we get some more info on their deck. Reveals Fire Cannon Blast.
Well, they had better produce another blocker.
Do I just want to run aground right now? Before combat?
Well, they can't replay that.
Oh, they just... Okay. They've just conceded, realizing that we've won here, so... Alright. That went well. They had a very low creature count start.
Yep, they had scary creatures, but not a lot of them.
Yep.
Vic got us to come out a little ahead.
I've been really happy with Dive Down in most situations here. Like,
Dive Down has... Because we keep playing against people with mountains in their deck.
Right. Weird. Oh, that's good there. Let's just roll it back.
Sure. Do it. One dream.
Ooh, this looks nice. Ooh.
Do we finally get to open with a siren?
No, we don't, but we have a good 2 into 3 with River Herald's Boon backing it.
That's... I accept. Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is just... Importantly, that 3-1 is a decent target for Perilous Voyage.
Yes. Speaking of 3-1s.
That Raptor Companion has such a good little dance it's doing.
I know, it's really great.
What it's almost like the Firebrand dance.
Territorial Hammer Skull, eh?
Oh, that's ooh.
It's a bit scary. I'm going to...
We got the Rampardos coming at us.
Yeah, I'm going to attack him with Deep Root. Like, they're clearly not going to block because, like, that's not a trade, you know?
Be foolish.
Water Trap Weaver can come down and tap the Hammer Skull, though.
Yeah, that's an incredibly dangerous creature.
Yeah. How many tickets does one draft cost? 12. Okay. Emperor's Vanguard is a decent draw here as an offensive play. I think I want to like attack in for 4, play Emperor's Vanguard, pass it, let them come in, tap Vanguard, hits for 5, and then next turn we'll use like River Herald's Boon / Perilous Voyage or / Run Aground just to like keep them out.
We have either a run aground or a combination of bounce and buff to definitely make rude things happen. And until then, we just start
12. You were correct. 12 USD for an online draft is quite pricey. Magic Online is an expensive place, and I would not recommend playing
More
it to
like
most people.
Wizards of the Cost.
Mm.
Blow smoke fingertips.
Alright, so they're coming in for 5.
Yep, as dinosaurs do. Much respect to the vampire dose.
Yep. And they played a 2/2 lifelinker. I think I'm just going to attack in and then, like, use Perilous Voyage as a way to stay alive a little more, so...
Perilous Voyage to make opponent feel bad.
Yep, okay. So River Herald's Boon, even, to save my blocker and get in for more damage. And we get to explore. Dive Down, eh? Yeah, it's a card I'm fine having on top of my library.
Yeah, I think just preserving our existing board is pretty cool.
Yeah. See, I am going to use Perilous Voyage if they attack in with things to, like, bounce Raptor Companion.
Yeah, saves us life. Gets us scry. I guess we know it's on
Yeah.
top, but might not like the second card.
Could I just take... Honestly, I could just take it and then bounce
Perilous
anything.
Voyage to blocker.
Yeah. If they go for a pump, I could just...
Yeah,
I don't think there's enough face burn to die from this.
need to produce 4 points of damage off 4 mana.
Well, how about a 1/7 blocker, eh?
How about something that is not actually blocking?
Bad news. That creature is not in play. Hey, we made it!
We did it.
2-1. So we ran into a very powerful pirate deck to start.
Just absolutely killer Pirates deck.
Yeah, that was something.
Just basically every piece you'd want in Blue-Black Pirates was in there from top to bottom.
Yeah. And then we had some strong games against varying attempting to be like a aggressive style dinos, it felt like.
We had Red-Green Dino and Red-White Dino.
Yep. So
They just didn't put a lot of threats down.
yeah, they really didn't. Yeah, the closed beta for Arena is November, so All right. Well, that was draft 1. I'm still planning a second one here.
You're gonna do so. All right. Well, I'll take my leave. Maybe someone else will go to join you.
Yeah.
But best of luck
Thank you.
in future Wizards.
Yeah, thank you for joining for this, Medibot. That was great.
Y'all have a great day.